Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in again. Happy Monday afternoon. Say, I promised you guys last week that I was going to come on and let you know about my personal weight loss journey and how it all started. Now, I'm going to take it in little snippets because I don't want this video to go on for an hour, and nobody does. Nobody got time for that, as the kids are saying nowadays. So basically, what it was my husband and I retired after my son graduated high school in 2008. Well, the husband, Jack, said, how about moving up north in Wisconsin and retiring? So I really wasn't ready to retire. I wasn't even 50 at that time. However, the Bible says you listen to your husband, cleave to thy husband, and I was. So we ended up buying a house, a new house up here in the middle of a forest on Lake Salisbury, as a matter of fact, in Sampson, Wisconsin. And those of you that know the Milwaukee County Zoo, the humongous gorilla that was there, his name was Sampson as well. Yeah, today's one of those hair days for me. But I digress. I have to get back to the story. So we were up here and I was progressively starting to gain weight. I continued to do my real estate, but I'd go back and forth. I'd sell, obviously, Wisconsin properties because I was licensed in the state of Wisconsin. And I'd travel back and forth between the house and southeastern Wisconsin. I'd stay at my nephew's house and continued to do real estate. My biggest clients were the Teamsters. I loved working second and third shift. I loved showing vacant houses. And of course, I wasn't stupid. And I did know who the clientele I had was first before going out to show them houses in the middle of the night. So progressively, the weight got up and up and up, because I would just be sitting, traveling to and from in the car and sitting in the office and eating and working on the computer and eating. And before you know it, I got up to 363 pounds. Size 24, 26, 28. Huge. So via the new sensation called the internet, I got in contact with somebody, Luann, that I knew from a title company years ago working in real estate. And Luann says, hey, guess what I have? I saw you online in social media, and I have this new program called Take Shape for Life, otherwise known as Optavia. Basically, if you know anything about Optavia, what it is ordering meal plans, usually drinks, little tiny packets of food that would come in the mail that you'd mix with like half a cup of water, throw it in the microwave, bam, you have a brownie. And that's what I was doing. I was doing that for quite some time. I was doing that every month to the tune of $500, $600, $700. Basically, I was eating from an UPS truck. UPS guy would come once a month. Now, I did not plan on getting involved in the business. I wasn't into that sort of thing. But we'll talk about that in part 2 of my story tomorrow about marketing. We'll just leave it at that. So I thought to myself, there's got to be something to this. I can't keep eating off of a UPS truck the rest of my life. What's in the grocery stores? What's in the earth growing? Why am I ordering this boxed food that still has processing to it? It's still little baby mixes, little baby shakes that you mix with water and what have you, and you eat it, and that's a meal. I think it was, Lean and Green was the only meal that you'd make, and it was usually lean meat, lean turkey, lean whatever, mixed with a green as in a salad, and then your additional little Barbie foods, as I called them. So I thought, there's got to be something to this. But I was successful. I went 13 months, I believe, paying $300, $400, $500, $700 a month in Barbie food. Stupid. Yep, that's right. Total stupidity. Because I knew better in the back of my mind. But I still wanted a deal. So because the whole Optavia thing, Take Shape for Life, was still relatively new, I started looking it up on the internet, and I was looking it up on different sites and realizing, hey, why am I spending $700 a month on a UPS box when I could be getting it from ABC's Mary Lou Smith and Tom Jones across the United States? And started inquiring as to getting food, the same exact food from them. Little did I know, they wanted out of the deal too. Now, there's a friend of mine. She is Coach Nicole Malone. She is doing a live, as a matter of fact, today, I think in about 20, 25 or so minutes from now. She's a nutritionist, and her business is Dark Horse Nutrition. Her YouTube channel, I think, is, I'm going to screw this up, Nicole, Diary of a Former Fat Girl, or A Former Fat Girl. And she had a video about a lady called Lori, aka Felicia Nurse on YouTube. And Lori was just talking about leaving Optavia and going into the keto diet, etc., other things. Well, then Lori bounced right back to Optavia again. So when I was thinking about getting out of it, my inquiry was primarily cost. It was pretty stinking expensive. In real estate, nobody makes money until you sell a house. You physically go to a closing, sell a house, get the cash, etc., We all know how that works. So my basic mentality was to try to save money. So that's why I started seeking other people throughout the internet and not dealing with Luann. Well, little did I know, because I didn't know about the multi-level marketing, the scams, the pyramid schemes, if you will. But again, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. So I said to Luann, I can get the same food from another person via the internet. She went off. She went absolutely ballistic because it's part of the pyramid. If I didn't purchase my food from her, she wasn't going to make a commission, and so on and so on and so on. I had zero intention to go and sell it to anybody else. No intention whatsoever. My main goal was to lose weight, and I did. 13 months later, I lost 50 pounds, and that brings me to the end of today's story time, boys and girls. I will expound on this tomorrow and let you know what happened after losing the first 50 of my starting weight, 363 pounds. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Toodles and cheers. Good day.